Today, we're diving into something huge, a new kind of artificial intelligence that isn't just another tool. It's more like a partner. This is an AI that is fundamentally changing how we discover, how we invent, and really how we understand our world. So let's get right into it. Get this, 4 months. That's it. That's all the time it took for Pfizer, using some really advanced AI and supercomputing, to design their COVID-19 oral treatment Paxlovid. A process that would normally take years, literally years, was crunched into just a fraction of the time.
And that, of course, raises a pretty massive question, right? How in the world is it possible for science to move at this kind of incredible, almost unbelievable speed? Well, the answer is changing, well, everything.
The answer is a huge paradigm shift, a new scientific revolution. And at the very heart of it is a technology called agentic AI. And we're not just talking about a faster calculator here. We're talking about a proactive partner in the actual process of discovery. Now, to really wrap our heads around what makes this new AI so different, let's do a quick look back at its evolution. You'll see how it went from just following our instructions to becoming, well, an autonomous agent. The real game changer here is autonomy. We started with traditional AI, which was a reactive, rule-based tool. It just did what it was told. Then, of course, came generative AI, like ChatGPT. Think of it as a creative assistant that makes things when you give it a command. But now we have agentic AI, a proactive, autonomous collaborator that can take a broad goal and just run with it.
And you can really see the difference in how we interact with them. Generative AI is a tool you prompt. You're in the driver's seat, giving it commands step by step. But agentic AI, that's a partner you supervise. It's not waiting around for your next instruction. It takes the initiative to achieve the goal you've given it, and it needs way less oversight. So, to put it simply, agentic AI is an autonomous system that can see its environment, reason through problems, make a plan, and then act on that plan, all to finish a task with very little human handholding. And it does this by using these incredibly powerful models like large language models, which give it these crazy good planning capabilities.
And it all works in this really cool continuous loop. First, the AI perceives the world around it, gathering up data. Then it plans, breaking a big goal down into smaller, doable steps. After that, it acts, it carries out those steps, and it can even use external tools like lab equipment. And finally, and this part is so crucial, it learns from what happened and it adapts its strategy as it goes. Okay, so that's the theory. But what does this actually look like in the real world? Let's get to the really wild stuff, the absolutely mind-blowing scientific breakthroughs that this technology is making happen as we speak. I mean, just look at this difference. It's staggering. Drugs developed the old-fashioned way have about a 40% success rate in early clinical trials. But drugs developed with AI, their success rate is hitting 80 to 90%. That's more than double the chance of success. Just think about what that means. New treatments for diseases could get to patients years faster than before. 214 million. Just let that number sink in for a second. What on earth could that possibly represent in biology? That is the number of unique protein structures that were predicted by Google DeepMind's AI, AlphaFold. For 50 years, figuring out how proteins fold was one of the biggest puzzles in biology. And AlphaFold, well, it basically solved it. It unlocked this massive new library for understanding life itself. It's just incredible. Okay, let's jump from the super tiny to the absolutely cosmic. 1,031. Another amazing number, but this time from the world of astronomy. Yep, that's how many new asteroids an AI found by digging through tens of thousands of images from the Hubble Space Telescope. It was trained to spot these faint, curved little streaks that these things leave behind, patterns that a human eye would almost definitely miss, in that just vast ocean of data. How about this? 10 times. And this isn't just, a small improvement. This is a total game changer for how the scientific process itself works. This is the speed boost in data collection for what people are calling self-driving labs. Basically, these are labs on autopilot. They combine AI and robotics to discover new materials. So instead of a person running one experiment at a time, the AI is constantly changing chemical mixtures and analyzing them in real time. This lets it find the best possible material on the very first try. And it's not just one field. The impact is, wow, it's everywhere. AI has found new battery materials that could slash our need for lithium by 70%. Think cheaper electric cars. It designed 120,000 potential carbon capture materials in just 33 minutes.
It's even doubled the precision of how we measure dark energy. This revolution is happening in every single field all at once.
Okay, so this all sounds amazing, right? But with power this big, we have to talk about the challenges. What does it really mean to have such a powerful new partner? And how do we make sure that we humans stay in the loop?
This stat really tells you everything. The very people who are building and using this tech are the ones being the most careful. A whopping 96% of organizations see agentic AI as a potential security risk. That just shows you how seriously the experts are taking these challenges. And here are the big operational hurdles. First off, you've got data bias. Garbage in, garbage out, right? And AI is only as good as the data it's trained on. Then there's the black box problem. Sometimes its reasoning is so complex it's hard to interpret, making it tough to trust. In fact, 80% of organizations say their AI agents have acted in unexpected ways. And that brings up a huge technical challenge. When one of these autonomous systems messes up, figuring out exactly why is incredibly difficult. So this isn't about AI taking over. The real future here is all about partnership. The AI brings this superhuman speed, scale, and pattern recognition to the table. But we humans, we bring creativity, ethical reasoning, and a deep understanding of context. The goal is to blend these two sets of strengths together. And there's this quote that just nails the new way of thinking. It says, "The critical question isn't, can an AI do this task anymore? The real question is, now that AI can handle all the routine work, how do we use our freed up creative energy to ask bigger, bolder questions?" So when you boil it all down, agentic AI is this huge leap. It's evolving from a tool we command into a partner we collaborate with. It's a change that promises to speed up discovery at a rate we can barely imagine. But it absolutely requires a thoughtful and careful partnership with us. And that leaves us with a really big question. A question for all of us, really. As AI becomes a true co-scientist, what's the new role for the human scientist? What do we become when our partners can think?